Hi there, welcome to the National Speedway Stadium here in Manchester for the draw for the 2021 Sports Insure British Final. The meeting takes place here on Monday the 16th of August, 7:30 start. Tickets are available from bellevue-speedway.com. If you can't make it on the night, of course the meeting is also live on Eurosport. I'm joined by the CEO of Bellevue Speedway, Adrian Smith, and the Director of Speedway, Mark Lemon. They'll conduct the draw, and we have 16 riders in alphabetical order at the start. You'll see them on the screen now, so starting with Ben Barker and then Dan Bewley all the way down to Charles Wright, and we will allocate each rider in order a riding number. So we have the balls currently in the bag and we're going to move them across now. So Adrian, if you give them a shuffle and get them in the bowl, and then Adrian Mark will call the riders out one by one.
Oh, hang on.
All 16 in?
Yep, all 16.
Okay, so here we go with the draw. The first rider is Ben Barker, who finished third in both 2010 and 2014, and Mark will give us his riding number.
Rider number 4.
Ben Barker is rider number 4. Moving on to Bellevue man Dan Bewley, yet to become British champion, second place to Robert Lambert in 2018. Adrian, a number for Dan Bewley.
Number 9.
Dan Bewley goes at number 9. Former champion, of course, we have 6 former champions in the field, and Craig Cook of Ipswich and Glasgow this year, but won the title in 2017. On the rostrum in his last 6 British finals. Craig Cook, Mark.
Rider number 5.
Craig Cook right at number 5. A man in terrific form so far this season, both with Sheffield and with Scunthorpe, is Adam Ellis. Adrian.
Number 12.
Number 12 for Adam Ellis. His last appearance in the British final was back in 2018. Could be a favourite this year. Chris Harris, the 3-time British champion, last made the rostrum in 2013. Mark for Chris Harris.
Rider number 8.
The Peterborough and Birmingham man, Chris Harris, goes at number 8. Moving on to the captain of Sheffield and Leicester, Kyle Howarth. Adrian.
Rider number 6.
Kyle Howarth, whose last appearance was in 2018 when he made the semi-final, he goes at number 6. Edward Kennett back in form recently, a maximum for Eastbourne last weekend. Second place in 2008 and 2009. Mark for Edward Kennett.
Be rider number 3.
Edward Kennett will be rider number 3. On to a man who made the semi-final in 2019. That's Louis Kerr of Kings Lynn and Eastbourne. Adrian?
Rider 11.
Louis Kerr is rider number 11. 2016 champion in the wet here at Bellevue and runner-up in 2019 is Danny King. Mark.
Rider number 7.
Former champion Danny King goes at number 7. And the man who was runner-up here last year, Richard Lawson of Kings Lynn and Eastbourne. Adrian.
16.
Richard Lawson goes at number 16 in good form this season. The 7-time British champion, Scott Nicholls. Last time he won it was 2012. Is there an 8th title in Scott this season, Mark?
Rider number 1.
Scott Nicholls, rider number 1. And from the 7-time champion to a young man making his debut in the British final, that's Anders Rowe of Ipswich and Redcar. Adrian.
Number 14.
Anders Rowe, number 14, of course, just back in action after injury. The defending champion won it last year on the live stream, Rory Schlein of Wolverhampton and Poole. Mark.
Rider number 2.
Rory Schlein is number 2 for this year's British final. We finish off with 3 more Bellevue riders. So Adrian, we start with Richie Worrell, who of course crashed in the semi-final on the last bend last year to cost him a place in the final. So a number for Richie Worrell.
Number 10.
Richie Worrell goes at number 10, and his twin brother, who came close in 2017, finishing second, the Bellevue captain Steve Worrell. Mark.
Number 15.
Steve Worrell goes at number 15, and we complete the field with another home rider who was champion here in 2019. What a night that was. Can there be a repeat for Charles Wright? Adrian.
Number 13.
Charles Wright goes at number 13. So that completes the draw. Let's take a look at some of the key races ahead. So Heat 1 will feature the defending champion Rory Schlein and the 7-time champion Scott Nicholls, and then there are 3 former champions meeting in Heat 2, Craig Cook, Danny King and Chris Harris, with Kyle Howarth also thrown in. Many people make Dan Bewley this year's favourite, with high expectations for Adam Ellis. They meet in Heat 3, and the 2019 winner Charles Wright starts on the outside of Heat 4. That race also features his Bellevue teammate Steve Worrell. Some big clashes to pick out from later in the meeting. Heat 5 looks a tasty one with Wright, Nicholls, Cook and Bewley. And Heat 10 also a really strong quartet there. Ellis on the inside going up against Cook, Steve Worrell and Schlein. If they need points towards the end, how about Heat 17? Nicholls against Harris with the Worrell boys also in that race. And Heat 18 could also be a highlight. Last year's runner-up Richard Lawson, current champions Schlein and former winner King and Bewley on the inside. So here's the full 1 to 16 in draw order. Scott Nicholls at number 1, 2 is Rory Schlein, number 3 Edward Kennett, 4 is Ben Barker, number 5 Craig Cook, 6 is Kyle Howarth, number 7 Danny King, 8 Chris Harris, 9 Dan Bewley, 10 Richie Worrell, Louis Kerr goes at 11, Adam Ellis at 12, number 13 Charles Wright, number 14 Anders Rowe, 15 is Steve Worrell and number 16 is Richard Lawson. So Adrian, Mark, thanks for joining us. Looking forward to a big night here on the 16th of August. And Adrian, so much work went in last year to get the meeting on with the live stream, but you must be delighted to have this meeting back for a 6th time at Bellevue, and this time it'll be a full crowd.
Yeah, it's a huge privilege. It was even last year with a behind closed doors sort of event, and but to have the crowd back is fantastic, and tickets are selling well, and people need to get online and start buying tickets really quick for it because they're going really well, they're good sales. Delighted to have the event, it's fantastic. Eurosport again with our great new partner. Can't wait for it to begin, and we've got so many Bellevue riders in it. We must have a chance this year.
Yeah, 4 Bellevue riders, and so we're bringing the team manager of Bellevue, Mark Lemon. And Mark, to an extent it's a night off, but I guess it probably isn't, because I'm sure you'll be looking after your boys. Are you expecting a Bellevue champion? But there's such a quality field elsewhere, could be a really big night.
I think the field's quite open. You've got 6 past champions that know how to win a British title, so there'll be sort of a lot of focus on them guys. But we could have a new guy. Could be from Bellevue, but obviously Dan Bewley is the guy on form in Poland, and obviously here at Bellevue. So I think there'll be some expectations on Dan's shoulders to try and pick off his first championship, but I'm sure it won't be easy. There'll be a lot of guys out there that want to add another title to their collection, and then some few that will actually want to win their first one. So I think it's wide open.
A tremendous meeting ahead. We look forward to it. Thank you for joining us, Adrian and Mark. We can't wait for the 16th of August, the 2021 Sports Insure British Final. Reminder once again, tickets, and they are selling fast, at bellevue-speedway.com, and all the action is also live on the night on Eurosport. We look forward to seeing you. Thanks for joining us for the draw. We'll see you soon. Good night.